Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Muslim bin Abidin and my matrix number is A19-80975. Okay, for the introduction, in this assessment, we have studied about the people population statistics in Malaysia by ethnicity in the year of 2019. It is a secondary data that being gathered by Malaysia Youth Database System from the source of Department of Statistics Malaysia. The variable used are classified into 5, which is Bumiputra, Chinese, Indian, others, and non-citizen. We have used 3 types of table, which is frequency distribution, relative frequency distribution, and cumulative frequency distribution. For graphs, we have used histogram and pie charts to show the proportional of the data. The types of variables of this data is quantitative variable, which is numerical variables and can be measured. We also have carried out hypothesis testing to analyze tests and assumption regarding a population. Okay, moving to the data description. The sample size of the data is 80. The categorical variable is ethnicity, which classified in types of Bumiputra, Chinese, Indians, others, and non-citizen. Besides, the numerical variable is the people population by ethnicity in Malaysia in the year of 2019. Other than that, from the 7 class that have been classified, we're able to calculate the midpoint, frequency, cumulative frequency, and the product of frequency and midpoint. We also have calculated the class width and relative frequency by dividing the frequency with the total sample.
Hi madam, my name is Vinay Analaki Chamdo. My no-cut metric is A19, A0965. In this part, I would like to show the representation, the graph of the number of people population statistic by ethnicity in Malaysia in the years 2019 through graph histogram and pie chart. Firstly, we look at the first graph is a histogram. Histogram is a bar graph that represents the frequency distribution of a data set. So, we use the vertical scale to measure the frequency of the class at 0 to 70. However, we use the horizontal scale because it is quantitative of number population people and to measure the data value class midpoint. The graph presented about the highest frequency is from the midpoint of 253,428 with a frequency is 58, while the lowest frequency is 0 value, which from a midpoint of 2787713. The frequency show a midpoint has been decreasing rate from starting point is 0 to the ending point is 3547998. So secondly, I will show you about the pie chart. The pie chart is a cycle that is divided into sector. The represented categories such as ethnicity in Malaysia like Bumiputra, Chinese, Indians, Other, and non-citizen. The area of each sector proportional to the frequency of each category based on the pie chart. The Bumiputra show value is 62%, followed by Chinese and Indians is 21% and 6% respectively, and other are 1% only, and lastly non-citizen is 9% respectively. Following on the pie chart percentage, the highest of number population is Bumiputra for 62%, and the lowest number is Other for 1% only. Thank you for watching. Thank you, madam.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Raida binti Salim. My metric number is A19-80813. I will present about the numerical descriptive measure, which is a measure of central tendency, measure of position, and measure of variance. Okay, firstly is measure of central tendency. In this part, we conclude 3 items, which is mean, median, and mode. Okay, from the 3 items, we based on the table that have class, lower boundaries, midpoint, frequency, FS, and cumulative frequencies, so that the total of the mean is 551,206.49, the median is 349,556.05, and the mode is 277,336.35. Okay, second is a measure of the position. In this part, we compare the first quarter and the third quarter. The first quarter, we get 174,777.78. The third quarter, 608,227.9. So the inter-quarter range, the formula is third quarter minus first quarter, we get 433,450.12. Okay, the third is the measure of the variance. In this part, we calculate the range, variance, and the standard deviation. The range is the maximum data entry minus the minimum data. We get 3547998. So the variance, we get 368730435300. And the standard, we get a 60731.78. Okay, the lastly is the shape of the distribution. Based on the calculation of the mean, mode, and median, we show that the mean is the highest number rather than the mode and the median, and the lowest is the mode, which is 277,336.35. So that the shape of the distribution is skewed to the right, will extend to the right. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Syafiqah binti Abdul Ghani. My metric number is A19-80768. Today, I will explain about the statistical analysis using software, that is SPSS. So, numerical descriptive measure. First, measure of central tendency. In result, SPSS show the mean of the people population statistic in different states in 2019 was approximately 417,522.48 people. The median of the people population statistic in different states in 2019 is about 104,650 people. The mode number of people population statistic in different states in 2019 is about 600 people. So overall, when we compare the value of SPSS and the calculation of manually, we can see that mean and median is quite similar, except for mode. So next, measure of position. In result, SPSS showed the first quartile for the people population statistic in different states in 2019 is 10275, while the third quartile is 652,800, and the overall, the result between SPSS and manually, like we can see in this before slide, the people population statistic in different states in 2019 can be approximately. Hence, the interquartile in result SPSS of the people population statistic is 642,525, but in manually is 433,450.62. So for measure of variation, in result SPSS show the standard deviation for the people population statistic in different states in 2019 is 670,305.483. The variance of the people population statistic in different states in 2019 was 449,309,440,982.202. For the range in SPSS, for the people population statistic in different states in 2019 is 354,798. That is same with the calculation for manually. So overall, the result between SPSS and manually for the people population statistic in different states in 2019 are not too much different. So this is the shape of data distribution that we get from the analysis statistic people population. So we go to hypothesis testing, that is t-test and ANOVA. First, we go to t-test analysis. In result SPSS, this shows the analysis t-test for people population statistic by ethnic between Bumiputra and Chinese. In 2019, this paired sample test to find out whether there is a difference in the mean of the two paired sample, that is Bumiputra and Chinese. So the value of significant total is 0.000, that is less than 0.05. It means that there is significant difference between the people population statistic and ethnic from different states in Malaysia in 2019. So this ANOVA analysis table, In result SPSS, the p-value from the ANOVA table is 0.010, that is more than 0.005. It means that the variable which is Bumiputra, Chinese, Indian, non-citizen and others cannot be used to know the number of people population statistic in 2019, so that there are no significant between that variable because the value is more than 0.005. So this is correlation analysis that we get from the software that is SPSS. So this is scatter plot metric Bumiputra, Chinese, Indian, others, and non-citizen. So we can see in this scatter plot metric. So we can conclude, in result SPSS, it shows the correlation table is between people population statistic by different ethnic, which is Bumiputra, Chinese, Indian, others, and non-citizen. So for the correlation significant at the 0.05 level, that is two-tail, the R values between the numbers of people population for Bumiputra and others is 0.586. There are also a significant relationship between the number of people per population for Bumiputra and others in 2019 because P equal to 0.017, that is less than 0.05. There is a significant moderate positive relationship between the number of population for Bumiputra and others in 2019. So this slide is talking about confidence interval. So when we can see in this slide the 95% confidence interval for Chinese is -1.241 and 3.930, where the value of 0 falls within the interval, again indicating Chinese is not a significant predictor. Whereas the 95% for Indian, for confidence interval for Indian is -3.800 and 4.437, where also the value 0 falls within the interval, again indicating Indian is not a significant predictor. Furthermore, the 95% confident interval for others ethnic is -56.021 and 107.189, where the value of 0 falls within the interval, again indicating others is not a significant predictor. Next, the 95% confidence interval for non-citizen is -11.266 and 8.112, where the value of 0 falls within the interval, again indicating non-citizen is not a significant predictor. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nurul Asharfika binti Khairul Azmi with number matric A19A0703. Theoretical modeling. Firstly, test of normality analysis. The Kolmogorov-Smirnov test of the normality on the residual give a p-value of 0.200, which is more than 0.05. Thus, the assumption of the normality of the residual term is met. Secondly, model summary analysis. The R-square value is 0.677, which means 67.0% of the variation in Bumiputra can be explained by Chinese, Indian, others, and non-citizen. The Durbin-Watson statistic of 1.0748 is not too far from 2. Okay, thirdly, coefficient analysis. The equation y equal b0 plus b1 x1 plus b2 x2 plus b3 x3 plus b4 x4. Okay, Bumiputra equal 489,006.053 plus 1344 for Chinese, plus 0.318 for India, plus 25.58 for others, minus 1.577 for non-citizen. Thus, for every unit increase in Chinese, Bumiputra will increase by 1.344, provided by the others variable remains unchanged. That's all from me. Thank you.
In conclusion, the study of statistics have two major branches, which are descriptive statistics and inferential statistics. There have been several basic terms in statistics that we have learned, such as sample, variable, and parameter. The types of variables of our assignment is quantitative variable. We have used table like frequency distribution, relative frequency distribution, and cumulative frequency distribution. And for graph, we have used like histograms and pie chart to describe the data. We can also define the measure of central tendency as a value that represents the center of a distribution. Besides, we have using software in this analysis, we're able to define the uses of SSPS and its function, as well as studying the statistic that always provide us with a tool to make an educated decision. And knowing the importance of the statistic, we also gain a lot of knowledge regarding the people population statistics by ethnicity in Malaysia indeed. Thank you.